Yeah, how's it going? Oh my god, this intro is horrible. My whole fucking hair is itchy. Okay, so before we get into topic, let's talk about good morning, everybody. How is y'all doing today? How is you guys doing today? Now, before we get off topic and start talking, today's weather is pretty chilly, I can say. Yesterday was very beautiful. It was 60 something degrees outside, which most likely will be hot. But today it is freezing and I can feel it from the window. So I have the window cracked open and I have the opposite window closed. And basically, I just finished eating pasta with um, tuna fish and onions as well, and then I'm having a McFlurry with some Whoppers, some Whoppers for now, and then a McFlurry that I'm gonna finish eventually. But right now it's still freezing. So what I decided to start with is my love life. Okay, my love life isn't great. My love life, my love life isn't perfect at all, due to the fact that guys that I go out with just stay lying, 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 and lying, and cheating, and cheating, and cheating, and just not telling the truth every single time. And to me, it's annoying. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It's annoying. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with the frustration anymore of it. It's sick. It's sickening and it's boring and it's tiring. Now, my first boyfriend that I dated was in ninth grade. I'm not going towards my elementary because I wasn't really dating them, or my middle school, I wasn't really dating them. But I'm going to start with my high school. My high school love life has been horrible. Horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. So, okay. So the first guy I dated was in ninth grade, and he just in there. There's minors, there's kids, and there's grown-ups in there. Now, me not thinking that this guy that I was eyeballing for like 3 or 4 days since the moment I got there to my freshman of high school. Um, he said he was a senior and he was graduating and he was just visiting the school and stuff like that. And boom, I fell in love with him. Right there, right there. And then he was like, "Oh, there's a pretty good looking girl here, you know? She's pretty. Like, who is she?" So we started talking, we started hanging out. People started, teachers and people was just like, that girl is underage, right? Or that girl is, you know, below her age. So me and him end up talking and dating and stuff like that. And we ended up having our ups and downs. He moved out of his mom's house because he became homeless. He was sleeping in the streets. So my dad and my mom took him in. He started living with us since my freshman year all the way to my till I was from 14 all the way till 18. He was living with me, so about 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. For 5 years he was living with me, and for 5 years we was together. We always had arguments. We always had this. We always had that. We always had issues every single day, to nonstop, to the point that I was wondering, like, does he really love me? Does he care? He would buy me stuff here and there. He bought me like 2 or 3 Jordans throughout the relationship in the beginning. And then on the third part of our relationship, when I hit 16, 17, he bought me Uggs and he bought me boots. He bought me clothes a little bit here and there. And basically that was it. And from there, it wasn't really expensive clothes or expensive shoes or anything. But relationship wise between me and him did not go well. It went bad because I found out he was cheating on me at the end. Mind you, he was still living with me. So while he was still living with me, um, while he was still living with me, he he would start cheating on me, and he would start making me feel bad. He would start telling me I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, and I would just look at it as you're just an asshole. Like you're an asshole. Like guys like you shouldn't be with girls at all. And he goes ahead and he's like, oh, that it's not his fault that he's like this and that. So then my second relationship towards that was we went good. Like I was single for like probably 1.5 year or maybe 1 year, which was 2013. I was single. Then 2014 I wasn't I wasn't single. 2014 I wasn't single. I started dating, and prior to that, the guy that I was dating was somebody else's ex, even though she kept saying no, he wasn't. And he kept saying yes, he was. And he had feelings for her and everything. And he was just like, there was some girl, like, don't compare me to some girl that I don't look like. Like, don't do that. Don't compare me to some girl I don't look like. Don't compare me to anybody. Don't compare me to somebody who I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I know that when I get money and I get thousands and thousands, you're gonna look stupid because I'm gonna look 10 times better. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna get my ass done, my tummy done. I'm gonna get my breasts lift, and I'm gonna look good. And my hair is gonna be fixed. My eyes and everything's gonna be fixed, like everything. I'm gonna look happy. I'm gonna look more, independent. I'm gonna look excited. So in that case, um, what else? So I started dating the second guy. And the second guy, he was nice here and there. And by then, I was working. And I had a job. I would buy him things because I was trying to show him that I'm in love with him. And it just felt like it wasn't the same because the first one did me grimy. So when I would date the second one would just, play me and play me and play me and play me and make me feel stupid while he's just taking money from me like an asshole. So the relationship between me and him didn't work out so well, even though when we had our ups and downs during those times, I got pregnant. I got pregnant by the second guy, and the second guy didn't do nothing. He didn't own up to his mistakes. He didn't say anything. He didn't tell nobody. He didn't tell my family. Like when I told him that, look, hello, it's been like 4 months, my thing hasn't come. Are you curious about anything? So he didn't find out. Well, he did find out around those times, and then all of a sudden, he asked for a picture. He didn't believe it. He thought I was just poking it out. I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Like, there's a fucking baby there, you fucking crackhead. So basically, he didn't know I was pregnant at the time. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to own up to anything. So instead, my mom found out when my belly was getting bigger, and we had to abort it. So the first appointment that we went to find out about it was that they said I'm 25, and then another doctor said that I'm past 25 weeks, and for some reason they said that I got pregnant on my birthday, which was crazy. So I'm like, okay, that's a little awkward, but okay. So that happened, and she didn't let me keep it, and me and him was getting worse and worse and worse after that situation. Now, because of that situation, he left me. So we got back together a year later, and then I left him and I never went back out with him ever again until 2016. I left him. 2014 we was dating. So for 14, 15, 16 was okay. 2017 is when I left him. When I left him in 2017, I left him in the beginning of the year when the ball dropped and everything. And I told him that I don't want to be with him no more. I don't want to be with him. I don't want nothing to do with him with the second guy. And he couldn't, handle it or anything. So 2017, throughout the whole year, I was single again. Then in 2017, I start talking to somebody, and he friend requests me, and this is the third guy. And the third guy, he's tough as fuck. He's manly as fuck. He he has 5 kids or 6 kids. I don't really know if they're really his, due to the fact that everywhere we went, me and the third guy, every girl will say that they have kids from him. That they have kids from him. That they have kids from him. And I'm like, what the fuck? So basically, we just left it. I left it alone. I didn't bother with the kids because, I like kids as well. And in case if he ever brings them over to the house, I can take care of them while he's at work or anything. It would just be like a little family with so many kids and not mine. But, at least I'm learning how to take care of them and stuff like if they were. And to be honest, I love his daughter. Like, I'm in love with his daughter. Like, his daughter is everything to me. Like, I would cherish that child like if she was mine. And this year she made 2 years old. She made 2 years old this year, and I made 22. So we're both the two gangs. So I love her a lot. I like being with her, even though I never met the baby. And, it's just that to me and him have arguments here and there. Sometimes we don't talk for months. Sometimes we don't even do anything for months. And sometimes I barely see him. So basically, while I was still seeing him, I was doing illegal things and doing wrong things and doing bad things and everything, doing doing taxes, fraud, doing credit cards, doing porn videos, doing a lot of other legal things that I was doing to try to get money so that I can go out with him places. And that's what I was doing. And I didn't know that I could get in trouble for those things. Now, for me doing those things, I had to stop. But it was because of the people I was hanging out with and being around with at those times. So, yeah. So then my fourth relationship was a Hawaii kid. So the Hawaii kid, we started talking, like I said, this year. And we only dated for like August, September, October, November. November. Yeah, 4 months. Going on 5. So we've been talking for 4 months, arguing here and there, back and forth, arguing back and forth, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, and then his mother break us up and make up 2 weeks later, and then saying that he kills himself. Then after he kills himself, he said that the reason why he did that is because of the fact that I told him that I hate him and I don't want to see him again. Those are the only 2 words that I said to him. Now, normally, I would say that with all my boyfriends, and they would just look at it as, you don't mean that. You know, you don't. You don't mean that. But this one, he took it to the ass. So, basically, he just felt like, oh, that I didn't want to be with him or nothing. So instead, me and him is still fighting, the Hawaii kid, and everything else. And most people, like I know, most people would just look at it as anything else. But I said the I hate you part and that I want you to leave because of the fact that I don't want to feel like by the 5th month that we date that you end up thinking about leaving or you end up thinking about not wanting to be with me anymore for the rest of your life. And all these guys say that they love me, but I can't really comprehend it because to me it's not really true. To me, I could think of it as full of shit. So instead, I learned to want to love someone by having them do this for me, buy me stuff, but you don't have to buy me expensive stuff. You can buy me stuff like when we go out, take me out on dates, compliment me, say that I look good even though when I don't. If you want to have kids and do anything, let me know, you know, and we can do multiple things together, like, and everything. We can hang out, talk, do this, do that, and multiple other things. So, being that 4 of my relationships have never gone good and gone wrong, that's all because of that one person. That's why other 3 people gotta pay for it, the way how I treat them. So I don't choose to treat people like this because of how I am. It's just because when someone fucks you life over and they tell you this, and that, and then the word that they all use too is gold digger, gold digger, gold digger, gold digger. Do you, before you guys start saying who I'm a gold digger, go look up the definition of a gold digger, right? In a dictionary book and go look for it on a freaking phone and Google it. Gold digger. What does gold digger mean? Y'all all have phones and everything. Y'all all want to be calling me gold diggers and everything. Like, okay, a gold digger would not wear this. A gold digger would not eat this. She'll be eating red lobster. A gold digger will be out right now in sports cars. I drew. I ride around in cars that are Mercedes, Hondas, and other types of cars that you name that doesn't have that much money on it. That's not a gold digger. A gold digger who wears glasses and who has to wear them. A gold digger that wears $1 worth of underwear and $60 worth of sneakers. That's not a gold digger. A gold digger who wears name brand stuff. I don't wear nothing name brand. So before you guys start judging me and calling me gold digger, look it up before you say something. And gold diggers get their nails done. I don't even get my nails done. I have to wait for a year. So before you guys start thinking about that and saying that, think twice. Think twice. Twice about it. Because I don't know what gold digger doesn't wear a name brand. I'm just still confused about this. So I hope you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you guys think about this. And today's blog was pretty quiet and good. Although it wasn't in my living room and it was in my room, but you know, at least the background was popping. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My hair is a little messy, but you know, fuck it. It's Monday.